please come check us out sometime. I have bad news, we only have one team left. But I have good news, it's the Unwritten Works of William Shakespeare. So let's please welcome to the stage the Unwritten Works of William Shakespeare.
Ladies and gentlemen, we be the poor players that strut and fret an hour upon the stage and then are heard no more. We perform all of the plays that William Shakespeare would have written had he lived long enough to get to all of them. We're planning to do that for you this evening. And so what I would like from this section of the audience right here is one suggestion of anything at all. Not everyone at once now. Anything at all.
You, sir, please, kindly.
What's a thing? Literally anything. A boot.
A boot, thank you.
A boot. A boot. From this section of the audience or the back, anything at all.
Cell phone.
The cell phone. A boot and a cell phone. And from this middle section, what's anything at all? A bumblebee. Thank you. A boot.
A cell phone. A bumblebee. A boot. A cell phone. A bumblebee. A boot. A cell phone. A bumblebee.
Bumblebee he may be.
But he also be a boot.
And though the leather torn and rumpled see,
He is completely covered in soot.
Ring, ring does come from thy own phone.
Be it be the sound of a friend or death.
He must be trying to call someone at home.
yea, or his dealer of the crystal meth.
Within this boot doth whiz a bumblebee.
For buzzing does it climb and fly.
It be so filled and full of glee.
It must be time to die.
And so, with every single breath, thou shalt hear of boots and bees and death.
Hi, Governor, how's the chimney look?
Why, the chimney looks stunning, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. I did spend all day cleaning the chimney.
And yet why barefooted go thou upon the trod?
Oh, yay, for I just think, oh, if I take my boots off and then I cover them up with ash and soot, it still looks like I've been wearing boots. Apparently thou was not deceived.
Nay, sooted are thy toes, yet booted not.
No, I just leave my boots out in the sun to dry, for they did get wet, for some reason the flue in the chimney was powerful wet, and so I got my boots of leather and I set them outside. It's been a long day, but the chimney be clean.
Oh, good sir, I see the terror within thine eyes. I see the want within thy bod. I see that thou lackst what thou needst most.
Money?
Yea!
Yea?
Then come forth and let be adopted into the family of mine.
Yea, for art thou saying that after all my years of service here at thy household that I'm one of the family now?
Thou deserved no less than such.
Oh, thanks. Oh, we'll get this down eventually. I did.
Nay, set down thy tools of labor.
Oh, yea, for tools of labor they be for household servants.
Nay, wash thy feet in the springs of cool water.
Ooh, but then we shall drink that water and it'll have all kinds of soot in it.
Fear not, for we know not of contagions in this
Oh,
world.
yeah, all right. Wash my feet in the stream next to the chimney.
Then go thou unto the feast, and bear upon thy tongue savours of which thou hast known not.
Master, it striketh me as sinister that thou usual reprehensions and admonishments of me in my sloth and laziness be suddenly replaced by amity.
Oh, long ago was the decriment of slovenliness. Nay, a family member, a kinsman, a cousin art thou.
And now thou wilt have me at thy feast to eat thy food, and there be no ulterior motives
To
here.
the feast, to the food, the motives are pure, the motives are known plainly. Plain upon the board, as the feast is. I conceal nothing.
All right. Well, I'll go get me boots first, so I won't want to step on a splinter in the dining room.
I returned home, dismissive. Simply said, thou art next.
Oh, well, thank you for reading it to me, because I can't read, so I would have thought it said, you are going to be later, so.
Below there's a skull, which
What?
I take as to mean they wish us dead.
Oh, well, that's a death letter if I have ever heard. They haven't signed it with anything else. Where's the name? Where's the kiss from the lipstick?
Hark! I forgot the lipstick. I remembered the skull, but I didn't think death notices generally had lipstick. This being my fault.
It's not too late, no.
There we go. Oh,
Be that all that thou need? All right, then, I shall fly.
'Twas Beatrice.
oh, Beatrice. We don't like Beatrice. Beatrice is bad.
She was my first wife.
Aye, and I still be thy wife, for an annulment thou hast not attained.
She has not accepted that we are together.
Together.
Aye, nor has the church, foul Edgar.
Do you have any children?
7.
What's all the names?
Roger, Sam, Petunia Jr. Named after my mother.
My sweet Helga! You didn't tell me you're seeing somebody else.
Well,
What are you doing?
I thought that it would be kind of cool to branch out, Father.
What do you mean to branch out? I thought we were branching.
No, we're barely even a twig.
I thought I was more than that. I thought it was a trunk.
A trunk.
I want to be a trunk.
Well, now you're looking more.
And Seamus, who we named after your husband.
What did that bastard do? Then he's cursed my name, Seamus. What would it do that for?
Well, if you want to know, you have to answer my riddle.
Bring it on, because I just happen to be good at riddles.
Oh, bring this on then. How many caterpillars can you do?
4! That's the riddle. I told you I was a trunk and solid oak. Because I love you. That's right, I love you. Don't fall to your knees, I won't buy it.
I get weakling.
I'm gonna.
I get weakling when I hear the word love.
Stop it, you know I'm a sucker for your weaknesses.
Seamus.
What do you want? You sweet little bastard.
You named the child after your lover's husband?
He was my best friend.
A lady flint and flutter. Oh dear, upon the weeds and upon. Look how he eats with one hand.
Oh, one hand. Oh.
He doth steal my heart with his eating habits. I wish he'd look upon me and want me. Oh, he just splattered his hot meal without his meat stew. Ow. Would that I would honey upon thy tender lips, good sir. Throw the hot food at us! I didn't say, why would you do that?
You should be grateful. You know, honey masks are very good for your skin.
Honey masks burn when they're hot. Dear sir, burn me more with the seasons of thy love. What? Let it be upon me. No, burn me more. Nay, let burn
I'd like to when.
When?
It is conditional.
I'd like to when. Honey, hold on.
Hark, he speaks words of sweetness unto us.
Good sir, good sir. Use the deliberative subjunctive. Shall I have liked you when?
Shall I have liked you when?
Oh, the poetic of the deliberative subjunctive.
Fling more honey upon my face.
I liked you when you weren't begging for me.
Oh.
I don't know anything but begging. Please throw up.
Oh, it hurts at first, but then you get used to it. And me as well?
He doesn't. Don't feel obligated. She doesn't need it.
Oh. Why dost thou lay honey upon this visage and not mine?
Is this what?
It's my chin line.
Is this what every prince must go through?
Yes, I like
Choose
to
a wife.
Yes. It's important to watch men burn.
Oh, oh God, it feels so good.
I'll be that, me friend.
Oh, it is. Oh, my best friend Roderick.
Oh,
sorry.
Miss Shamus!
With the three of us here, we can do our handshake.
Oh, let's do it.
Give me a moment. I need to remember my accent. The chimney. Sweeping chimneys. Seamus comes in here, throws off my accent.
I'm the one that's the accent. You don't have to worry about it.
I'll be sweeping chimneys. Oh, I'll be sweeping chimneys. Oh, it's me. I do a fine job of sweeping chimneys and of doing secret handshakes.
That's right.
Let's do it.
The secret is my knee is a part of the handshake.
Oh! Dancing around us all. Dancing around us all. Dancing around us.
I always tire out.
I know we
did. Handshake.
I feel like a trunk and got knocked down. Hey, there's a wee bit of
Give it
It'd
again.
be a tough life for a chimney sweep. Hey. You would think after all the time we spent sweeping chimneys, we wouldn't have the energy for that.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, news have I for ye, Roderick and Seamus. Was I in my house today?
You was.
Sweeping away.
You was.
Took my boots off while they did get wet.
Didn't have a boot on.
But I noticed you. It is
hard
hard
to
to
keep
keep an accent.
And then me master, not to keep talking,
You've had a few ales, don't worry about
and
it.
then me master did come to me and said, "Today, you'll be part of the family now. Sweep ye no more chimneys. Attend the feast which we have set up tonight."
Hey,
Look out.
That's what I did say. I said, "Hey, master, why doth thy countenance and thy attitude towards me change so gravely?"
Hath not your master been always hard towards ye?
Yeah,
Has
with
he
the
not
lash.
always beat thee and
Yeah,
destroyed his
yeah, heavy with the stick, none of the carrot, all of the stick.
I smell something wrong here.
Not in the book.
Would that be?
Who else knows what he
Who comes into the union all of the...
Delivery from your master.
Oh, thou meanst my father now?
Oh, yes, your father.
Yeah.
He brings up butter. He
Oh.
says that, let me read the instructions, to rub it over all of your body.
Okay.
And
I don't think I want to see that.
I think I will see it.
here's some whole milk. He says to drink all of it in one gulp.
It's a lot of
Right.
dairy.
And here's some flour to sprinkle all over yourself.
You're making a cake over there?
Is he having me for dinner tonight?
Let me check. Yes.
That exact wording?
Yes.
Okay. Verily, if my father doth tell me to do something,
He
I
also
shall.
says to sit out in the sun.
Like a pair of boots?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I know how to do that.
He says it's an inside joke between the two of you.
Yeah, he does. He gets me.
You understand?
He's my paw now. He gets me.
All right, be off with it. I haven't had enough of it.
You've seen
You
too much.
dim-witted fool. He's gonna eat. You're falling into his plan here.
He calls me to
matters? I require an annulment.
An annulment, you say?
Indeed, sir.
You claim that the marriage that was sealed by God is no longer valid.
Indeed, my lord.
I see no reason why not.
Don't ye dare! For I be Beatrice, his true wife.
It has been done.
I'm a ghost.
Has been decreed.
Father, let me speak my peace before thou grantest the annulment.
This is quite unusual. Women are not permitted to speak, nor have rights, nor have property, nor have self-determination.
Marvelous matters.
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost of the flight's past.
Yes, we are all ghosts.
I'm a
Yes.
ghost.
Roger and I, we're ghosts.
We're
We're
ghosts.
ghosts.
It's fine.
Ever count me?
Oh, yes, Sam, we are all ghosts.
Thank you.
Dost thou not see the evil that thou hast brought into this holy place by even considering an annulment? Look, these three foul spirits have returned from purgatory to haunt this place until thou acknowledgest the undissolvable nature of marriage.
Foul spirits, no, they are helpful spirits. They are familiars of mine that I do use for my bidding.
So adorable.
Yes, he is, kind of.
Yeah, but he's real rude if you say something. Yeah.
They're adorable spirits.
I've killed 4 people.
That's not very many.
What?
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 What do you
What?
do?
You
You scrap and scribbles, what I said. I'm in trunk.
You're still a twig. You're still a twig.
Do the twigging is.
I love it.
You love it, well, then if you love it so much.
I want you to come back home.
But only if you marry me and have 6 kids.
Deal.
Seamus,
What?
my name is Beatrice. I'd like for you to meet my son.
I heard about what you did.
Seamus.
I heard about what you did in the church.
This is him. This is Seamus.
I didn't know which way he was coming, so I thought I could come through the window.
I know, he's very
I was expecting him to come through the window.
Listen,
He came through the little door.
I need your help. Will you help me kill my husband?
Aye.
He's the one. Seamus is on board.
What?
Seamus,
What?
there's some.
What? You want to tell me something?
The reason I've gone into
Don't touch my shoulder.
The reason I went for help is that I could not go after you.
What? I'm your little Twiggy?
You were my little Twiggy.
Why didn't you tell me I was your little Twiggy?
Because it's not allowed in this day and age. We would be cast out. So I could not have you. So I had to have her.
I like when you do your... It's so tough.
Hi there, Bob. I'll be all washed up and ready for the meal.
Looking fine.
Yeah, I do feel a little burnt, though. I fear I spent too much time out in the sun.
Nay, fear not the sun, for heat it is a pleasure.
Fear not the sun, for I be the sun in this house now.
And the sun does shine brightly.
Yeah, radiant do I be, though our sun be yellow and I be quite red.
Oh, radiant indeed, and of heat as well dost thou emit.
Yea, and very well seasoned too. From my years as a chimney sweep, I be well seasoned.
Quite so. Now then come thou closer unto the fire, and do turn about in slow fashion.
On which axis?
Upon my feet. Then,
Okay.
Yes.
Any other axis would be much more difficult.
Quite so. We
All
shall
right.
make it simple upon thee. It's slowly thereas to let the fire warm thee throughout.
Yeah, I do feel the very fat melting off of me.
'Tis called rendering.
Ooh! I learned so much in this house.
And so we render it upon ourselves, that kinsman new, maybe kinsman beloved.
Am I gonna have to clean this chimney after we're done here?
There will be no more cleaning for thee, good sir.
Oh, thank thee.
My love. my one true love. Doth the chimney sweep know that we plan to eat him for dinner?
He should by now, but strangely.
It does seem to me to be quite a surprise that we have not realized that we are literally roasting him over a fire right now.
I had thought that he would prefer a life of eatenness to a life of servitude, and yet...
Thou art a gentleman. This is why I love thee, why I shall always be true to love.
Will thou be joining us for dinner tonight?
Welcome, kinsman. Yes, indeed. The table will be set full.
Oh, yay. The letter that I did receive from our master said he wished to have me for dinner tonight.
Quite so.
And then did I drink a gallon of dairy in one gulp and baste myself in butter and roll about in breadcrumbs like they were the soot of mine own.
Yes, he really should get this.
Tis all in the book. So,
Tis a cookbook. Hello, my dear.
Sorry, I'm meditating. Don't interrupt me right now. If you're trying to communicate with me, communicate through your body. Oh, you want... Okay.
Nay! He was doing the clock! And that was just for Beatrice! Foul, foul Edgar! Thou sendest me to my grave! Thou hast given the clock to another! This be a bridge too far! My semaphores are for you both! Nay, see how I die upon the hour hand! And upon the minute hand! 12:35? Oh, sweet for me! But now thou givest to foul Helga! I die!
Well, no need for your knowledge now.
Come join us. We are ghosts. We do fritter about.
It's so much fun, you go through walls.
Yea, you doth confuse the hell out of scenes.
Yes!
and good highness, why seekest thou the wisdom of the church?
I'd like to seek a blessing. Is it a sin to, how should I say this, eat human flesh?
Is the flesh female or male?
Female?
Then 'tis barely human.
Tis the era we're in. Surely someday that will change.
Nay, it is an eternal truth that shall endure. I am afraid.
I think it may change someday.
Nay, I hope it shall not, for some must be the backs, and some must be the feet upon that stand thereon.
Let's move on. Do thou knowest anyone in the kingdom who could help me with this affliction?
The desire for human flesh.
Aye.
We hear much of fleshly desire here within the confession.
Father, forgive me. Is it a sin to have accidentally murdered your wife at 12:35? Ex-wife, you know this.
Well, she's a woman, so I see no problem.
Anyways. Who was this person you were speaking of?
Yes. The table is set. He lives by the stream that has strangely become besooted of late.
I know the stream.
Do you know it?
I will go there.
Yes, and shalt thou see there a table spread most bountifully.
I'll take your word for it.
Flawless. This is a lot less exciting than I anticipated, actually.
I expected greatness. I expected the sun to shine upon it.
I thought that killing a person and eating them would really bring spice to our marriage.
Shall we attempt the clock thing again?
Fairly.
Hark, a visitor.
Should we just come in?
Yes.
Come and lock your doors. How now, friends?
This is my maiden, covered in honey. Have I come to the right place? Should be obvious what I'm asking.
It's a lot less fun than we anticipated.
I drank all that dairy for nothing.
Sorry.
Twould be inhospitable, though, to send them away.
Maybe perhaps the female tastes different.
Rotate upon the fire.
I'm making this legal in the kingdom, by the way. This takes a while.
Several hours.
This is a good color.
It's caramelizing.
Good sir, we would have our entertainment and we would have our feast, and yet it hath not brought joy. It hath brought sorrow only.
You know what might help? Some ghosts.